Yo, welcome to episode 12 of Q&A. How's it going, baby?
I'm going good, baby. How you doing?
Good, bro. The tournament's been fucking lit. This episode we'll just hit on that maybe.
Yeah, bro. This is the FA Cup of
Yeah.
NBA that people don't know. I mean, if you watch soccer, you should know what that is.
Bro, Adam Silver deserves a fucking massive shout out. Massive. This thing's been a huge success.
Yeah, I know. I look. This is what it is for me. I like soccer's been doing this. Like anybody who watches soccer, this has been happening. You've been winning cups and like FA Cup, Carabao Cup, UEFA Champions League, and then you got the league, which is like the most important for depending on which country you live in. So I think this is like he's not a genius. I'm like, bro, y'all just never been to Europe. That's
No,
that's
but
all
like,
this is. You've never been to Europe.
but like the NBA is like the leading league in North America and for like innovation, right? If you think about it, like they did the play-in, they did the bubble, they're doing the tournament. The courts are fucking sick.
Yeah,
Like
the courts are unique. I like that they did something different. They're like, fuck it,
yeah,
let's put some color on the courts, make it something that
bro.
stands out.
Next year they said they're gonna do sponsored courts. So like if you're Pepsi or your Skims, like they're gonna do those kind of courts. So even more
That's
fucking
sick.
money, more
Just bring
money
more
for
money. Yeah, they're a great business in NBA, but the season, like this helps the season, but now January, February, and March are going to be dead.
Now we got All
So
Star, we got All Star, and then after All Star, everything ramps again. That's when like the real regular season starts.
March, April is when anyone starts caring.
Yeah. Well, you know,
But
we got
this is good.
Super Bowl anyway. You know, like
Yeah, a lot of distractions for sports fans, anyways. But this was great, man. It was fun. Indiana Pacers are fucking sick.
yo,
So fun to watch.
I'm a big fan. Like I
Yeah.
fucking love the Pacers, bro. They're so exciting.
Halliburton, you got the ugliest fucking jumper in the world. You look like a dude that plays at LA Fitness 24/7, but
It
fuck
works,
that jumper. That works, man.
bro.
He's nasty as hell, so
I'm not. This is the excitement. But like, if they come top three, maybe top four, he's the MVP of the league.
mm,
Stats, no turnovers. He's
Shea
super efficient.
might be MVP, bro. What's Shea stats
No,
right now? Shea Gilgis. I think Shea stats. Last time I saw they were stupid crazy,
bro,
but
look
I
at the
always mess these up.
efficiency of Halliburton.
Bro,
It's
Shea's just
crazy.
stupid, man. Shea's averaging 30 at 55%, and he's a fucking guard.
Halliburton has 27 at 53%, 45 from three,
He's 45
and
from three right now.
12%, 12 assists a game with very low turnovers.
Yeah, that's nice stats, bro.
Whoa, the team is nasty.
But they're 11-8, so it's not like they're a great team, right? I think they went to 11-8 yesterday, or
They're
maybe 12 and
fifth,
8 now.
but they're like a game out of third or something. Like it's mad close between everyone.
What's OKC's record?
13-7.
That's tough,
Pacers
bro.
12-8. You know, it's up there.
Shea
Not
Shea
top three.
Shea Shea is the clear like Shea's a better scorer than Halliburton, but Halliburton's a way better. Halliburton might be the best passer in the world right now. Just now, like
Yeah,
right now.
pure point guard.
Yeah, real point guard. He could shoot. He's got a crazy game, man. And now it looks like the Pacers might have won that trade.
They won. They clearly won.
But at the same time, they blessed him, man. We have to admit, like they really blessed him. Like they couldn't get De'Aaron is nasty too, De'Aaron Fox. So it's
Yeah,
like you pick
but
up two out of really good guys. They're not going to be able to play together. So who do you pick one? They stuck with their guy, which I don't think is going to harm them. De'Aaron is sick, man. De'Aaron Fox is fucking sick. His stats are crazy too. Let's see his stats,
I don't blame
bro.
them.
He's averaging
It's the
30
wrong
as
guard.
well.
It's the wrong guard though. You should have kept
I
Halliburton.
don't
You don't
know.
know at the time. You don't know at the time.
Everyone's stats in the NBA are just fucked. That's why it's so hard to keep up with. Like everyone's stats are just inflated as fuck in today's NBA.
It's the yeah the
So
new NBA. But 12
yeah,
assists, no turnovers with 12 assists is fucked.
it's fuck. We'll see if he can keep it up. Right, a few months into the years, this
It's
is a
early. It's
great
early.
time to get overzealous. Like to keep it up for a whole year. You still got all of December left. You got January, February, March, April. That's 5 months, bro.
Yeah,
Basically.
bro. But
So
it's either if he comes top three or LeBron comes top three. One of those two are probably getting it.
MVP of the league.
Or Luca. Yeah, one of those might be
LeBron can't win MVP of the league. I don't
if
see
he
that.
comes
LeBron
top
is
two.
fucking crazy, but he's not MVP.
Right now, he might be. They're fourth.
I
Bro,
just don't see it, man. Like his like
it's a
25,
narrative. It's a
8 and
narrative.
7. It's
It's a
it's
narrative.
amazing stats for a guy his age. Firstly, he's gonna be 30 fucking 9. That's just fucked. He's fucked. LeBron is Tom Brady, but more fucked. Because Brady, if you look at what Brady actually had to do, aside from scrambling to save himself a few times a game, most of the time he's taking 8 steps back and throwing the ball. Most of
Yeah.
the time, like 60,
That's not
70% of the time,
athleticism, you know? That's not real
he's
athleticism.
whipping it. Just
Yeah.
take 8 steps and whip it. And then it takes a great skill to know where to whip it and reading defenses, but that's a mental skill, not a physical skill. LeBron is doing fucking crazy shit against 20-year-olds.
Yo, Stephen A says like the league needs to be embarrassed. Like he's taking care of his body way better than everybody else. Obviously, he's
It's
gifted.
just, I think it's mainly genetic. I'm not gonna lie. He's
Mainly,
a freak.
mainly, bro. There's a
I
lot of
think
NBA players who are fucking just like physically gifted.
LeBron is just a freak of freaks. He's the one of one. There's no like LeBron, Ronaldo are the true one of ones, and Ronaldo's doing the same thing, like the soccer equivalent. So like when you have the one of ones, man, LeBron's stats are fucked. Yesterday when I watched the game and he hit those 11 straight points, I'm like, yo, this guy just like I hate him sometimes.
Why do you hate him? I don't get it. Now you gotta show love at this point.
But he's so good that you're just like, fuck you, man. You're so good. I think LeBron's very like polarizing. You either love him or hate him. There's no one that's like, eh.
Yeah.
I'm more on the dislike him than like him because I think he's a PR stunt dude.
You gotta get over it, bro.
I'll never get over it.
At this point of the career, you gotta just give him his flowers, you know?
Sold his soul to China, sold his soul to the banks. Yeah, see, I don't know.
Saudi like 2 weeks ago,
sold his soul to those guys. So, excuse me, like to me, I just think LeBron's a sellout, marketing wise. As a player, he's
fuck you because Ronaldo plays for Saudi and you love Ronaldo.
Yes, but Ronaldo's not a sellout. Ronaldo still will say things that LeBron wouldn't. LeBron would never just criticize China for like killing innocent people.
You don't have to.
What?
Why do you have to do?
He doesn't have to. But what he said, he doesn't have to criticize. He does not. You're right. But what he has to say is, you can't come out and be like, "Oh, that's gonna hurt our pockets." Basically, is what he said. What the fuck?
He said when Daryl Morey was there, he's like, "You can't say that shit when we're there, when our guys are there."
Bro, and he said he knows it hurts his pocket.
Obviously, but
that's what he's worried about.
He didn't say. It's like you can't be mad at someone for something he didn't do.
Bro, the guy has an opinion. He's criticizing something that you shouldn't criticize. You can criticize whatever you want, but if you, it's an open, free country, right? So if you're about free speech and the guy criticizes it, which is fair, he's allowed to criticize whatever he wants.
Daryl Morey,
if it hurts his pocket, dude, go fuck yourself. Like he's allowed to criticize, just like you're allowed to criticize whatever you want.
It was just stupid, though. They were there.
That doesn't mean anything. China's not gonna fucking captivate. That's racist as hell. If you think China's gonna sit there and be like, you know what, you criticized us, we're tossing you in jail.
We're not risking. I wouldn't risk it. They have slaves, you know. Like we're gonna be here. Like yo, they wouldn't do this. Plus, it cost the NBA $1 billion. Like you're just stupid.
Nah, man. I think that then you're not standing on what you truly believe in. Then you just sold your soul to
for money. He believes in. He didn't say anything. That's my point. You're putting.
He criticized China for the way they treat people, and that's fine. For the way they treated they were having like civil war with Hong Kong, whatever you want to call it, civil war or political tensions with Hong Kong, and he criticized the way they treated them, and which is fair. You can criticize them, you can not criticize them, but if it hurts, he's a GM. This shouldn't affect anyone's pockets. He's allowed to have an opinion.
Worry?
Yeah, the underlying problem here is you're allowed to have an opinion, and he made an opinion that criticized another country, and that country said, "Fuck you, we're not giving you money anymore," and now everyone's mad at him for having an opinion.
I would fire him as the NBA. I would be like, "You can say what you want, but you directly impacted our business. I could fire you now." That's what
I would not fire him.
Do.
But there's certain things you just like. He didn't criticize them like something. He didn't say anything harmful. If he was racist towards them, yes, because that's harmful. He didn't harm. He criticized them. You can criticize me, but if that, it could bother me, but I'm not allowed to sit there and be like, no, you can't criticize me. Like it's gonna hurt my pockets. That's kind of like doesn't make sense. It's like a catch-22. You know,
if I'm brand. Because you're trying to make a global brand. We're going fully off topic, regardless. But like, you know what I mean? Like, as the NBA is trying to grow globally, China's big. Kobe blessed it. You know what I mean? And he's just kind of moving.
Basketball is so big in China. NBA will never die. Firstly, they should know that, and they do know that.
$1 billion, bro. They lost physical money. Like, it obviously hurt the brand.
They have billions, anyways.
Nah, bro. They need to get paid.
Nah, bro. They are so paid. The NBA, it's fucked.
You see, LeBron's just like, I want that $500,000. I'm like, you cheap little fuck. Just like he's so cheap. When you
I
hear
actually like that about him. It shows more genuine character than any of his other
cheap,
bullshit.
bro.
I'm glad he's cheap. Honestly, I like that about him. I'm like, you know what? At least it shows he's a human instead of trying to be this PR dude all the
Come
time.
on, man. Haslam was saying in the locker room they're playing music and the ads keep playing. Everyone's like, just pay for the fucking premium. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid.
Like, there's some things that don't make sense, and that's like, I feel like that's like an ego thing.
He's bro. He's probably still like hood. Like he grew up poor, so he's like, yo, I'm just not wasting money.
Bro, he has liquid. He probably has 300 mil sitting, just liquid.
Yeah, but he's gonna buy. He's gonna buy the Vegas team. That's gonna be his team. The NBA is gonna gift him that team.
I don't know if they'll gift it to him, but they'll do a partner. He'll partner with somebody.
Like he'll get first crack at it. Like he'll obviously have to pay. But like same way Jordan got the equity ownership, he will too.
Bro,
That's
Vegas is becoming a fucking sick sports city.
Yo,
I'd love to live there, actually.
They're gonna kill it.
Nevada?
Yeah.
Nice place to live, right? Because you get all the teams. You could live outside of Vegas, which is still pretty nice.
The strip, like outside the strip?
Outside the strip, like not on the strip, like out, like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes out. That's pretty cheap. And then you get the whole strip vibe. You get Raiders, you get the A's, they get their hockey team, the Golden Knights, and then now you're gonna get the Las Vegas basketball team. That's fucking sick, yo. And you get MMA 24/7.
Yeah.
Yo, Nevada's a spot.
City. Good for them. Smart.
Nevada's a spot, bro. No one wanted to be there because of gambling, right? There was like players are gonna gamble. Now the NBA is promoting gambling.
Fucked. Just fucked. They just 180 completely.
Yeah. Like now you're promoting like FanDuel and DraftKings and all these things and telling them like bet on your parlay. Is LeBron gonna get 20 rebounds? I wonder what it like if that just crosses your mind. You know, like if I knew that I could make an extra 200K if I grabbed 20 rebounds today.
Players? Yeah.
You know? Or I can go like obviously as an NBA player you're not allowed, but how could they really know, bro? How do they know all my friends, you know?
Rich Paul got caught.
No way.
Something happened recently, like he was going through someone that was betting on whatever. I'm sure they all do it through other people. So
exactly. I'll just be like, if I did it, I'd go to a random boy, be like, yo, can you bet that I'm going to grab 10 rebounds today? Here's 200 racks. And then, you know?
That's what Russell Westbrook probably fucking does. No one's playing that hard just for the love of the game, you know?
I don't know, bro. Nah, I think the NBA is like the FBI, though. I'm not even joking. They know everything about you.
Nothing, yeah.
When you're signed to the league, they are watching you like a fucking hawk. Like they're sitting there like this, like just, yep, we know where you're going, bitch. Like they know your boys. They know like the places you like to visit. I'm 100% certain they're like the FBI. And they probably even literally, like, and I'm not even joking, hire PIs, like private investigators, to keep tabs on a dude. 100 million%, bro.
It's fucked.
Yo, you would be dumb if they didn't do that. Look at it from like, there's the dark side of the NBA, and I'm sure they do that. They would be really dumb if they didn't do that. I'm not saying they're watching their guys 24/7. What I'm saying is, if they need to watch a guy, they're watching him, bro.
Probably, I could see that. Like Josh Giddey, they knew for 2 years. That's fucked.
2 years? Wait, they knew for 2 years? I didn't know that. I thought the OKC knew.
Well, yeah, it's the NBA. The NBA knows. OKC knows. There's no way the team knows. The NBA doesn't know.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, whatever. Let's get back to the tournament. So, you want to go over the games? You want to go over prediction for the finals? What do you think?
I hope the Pacers fucking obliterate LeBron. There was nothing I would love more.
If the Pacers win, they beat the Celtics, they beat the Bucks, they beat the Lakers. That's
great for them, for their confidence for going into the playoffs. Doesn't mean they're going to kill it in the playoffs, though, bro. Playoffs in the NBA are the most fucked thing.
But this is a good simulation if you think about it, because like this is where all the teams kind of elevate their level because the competitiveness came out. You know what I mean? So now instead of waiting for the first round and being kind of shell shocked by like what you're going to experience, you got it early in the season. So now they're kind of, I guess, vetted a bit, not fully, but it helps. They won't be shell shocked in that first round.
When is the finals? I want to just check this.
Tomorrow.
Is tomorrow?
Yeah, 8:30.
So they only had 1 day off, eh? I was like, that's not good.
They're not traveling at all.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, but LeBron, like guys get sore, you know, because that's a hard. They're going hard. They're not like going 80% like they
Bro,
do a lot in the
he
season.
only played 20 minutes.
That's what I'm thinking though. I think if you're gonna bet, you probably bet on the Lakers because they had a easier game. They slapped them basically at the end of the third, and they just rested the rest of the game. They're resting tonight. They probably went out tonight. They're gonna
Yeah, they
chill.
definitely fucking went out.
Yeah, they went out last night though,
Yeah.
and then tonight they're gonna chill. Indiana went out last night too, so tonight they're gonna chill. I don't I think, but Indiana's
comes
also
down.
younger, right?
Yeah,
So
I don't think it comes down to physical ability. Right
Yeah,
now.
I think
Still,
physical will be fine. I think if you're gonna bet, I'd probably bet Lakers, but I want Indiana to win.
I feel like it's really hard for me to bet on Anthony Davis. Like it has to be all LeBron James for them to win. But they're killing it. Reeves is killing it. LeBron's killing it.
Yeah, they played really well. They looked like a real good team. Like they looked so much better. The Pelicans looked like they were playing a season game,
They
and then
suck.
the Lakers looked like they wanted to play a finals game.
Bro, the Pelicans are just a horny team. That's all these young guys care about is fucking girls. They don't care about basketball at all.
No,
Zion
no,
got his money.
I
Zion
think
got his money.
no,
They
I
don't
think
care.
Zion cares. I think Zion just can't fit in with JV, bro. It's a very awkward fit with JV, and I thought JV was gonna turn to like a Brook Lopez, and Zion would be kind of like their Giannis. But JV can't shoot like Brook, so it really clogs the paint. Like he really clogs the paint, bro.
He has
And I
the
love
most
JV, but he doesn't fit that
layups
system,
and
bro.
dunks.
He's got to go really badly.
But Zion has the most layups and dunks in the NBA right now.
Yo, he's not averaging great numbers. Look at his stat. He averages like 23, bro.
Bro, he doesn't care.
He
He's
does, bro.
wasting- wasting
He's
ability.
forced to stay on the perimeter. Like if you watch the game, a lot of times you could tell he's mad. Like he's frustrated, bro. Like he's like, yo, I could try. Like he can't even try to drive because JV's right, literally in his way all the time. Like he'll be on the opposite block, and Zion, but his AD will come help off JV, and it's like, fuck, man. Like a lot of times, I could see the frustration in Zion's face. Like, yo, this system is just not fitting me, man. And
Bro,
he only
how
averaging,
many
bro, he's only
more
averaging
layups and dunks
22
do
this
you
year.
want? No,
What?
but he has the most layups and dunks. Then it's Giannis. Then it's someone else. I can't remember who it
That's
is.
yeah, but that's his game. I'm saying
That's
he
what
could
I'm
average
saying.
30, bro. 32.
He
Easily
should
could
average
average 30, 32. He
He's-
can't though with JV there. It's
Bro, he's
bro, it's
fat and
actually
lazy.
impossible.
He's fat and lazy.
No, he's not fat or lazy.
Bro, he looked gassed. At the end of the second, he looked gassed.
No, man, he wasn't gassed, bro. He always looks like that. He's got that heavy football player build, man. I
That's
have
the
the same
problem.
build. That's why I know. I'm like, he's not tired.
He's in the NBA.
Yeah,
Like,
but that thick boy build is different. He's not fat, bro. He's a fit, thick guy. He's not fat. That's
He
nonsense.
doesn't have good cardio. Let's put it that way. He's not.
He's
for
not a
his ability,
fast player though, so you have to remember like he doesn't really need to
he's
run
explosive.
as he's explosive. Yeah, he's not fast. It's two different. So he doesn't really
Could
need to run like LeBron and those guys. I think a lot of problems are is the fact that he's unable to like figure out a way to get inside without JV kind of being in his way, and he picks and chooses his spots, and it really ruins their offense, man.
Sure, but like, bro, it's been too many seasons. He just doesn't care. And you could see it yesterday. Yesterday, you're in a playoff game. You're in a win or go home game essentially.
Yeah, but yo, 8 shots, bro.
That's his
He only took 8. That's not his fault though. If you watch the game, it's really not, man. He can't. You can't just force it. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
if-
in the first quarter, he just did layup, dunk. Just keep doing it. He just
can't.
He's
You
stopping
can't.
aggressive.
You can't because JV's in the way. It's like, yo, you can't drive if it's just kind of like it's just not basketball, you know.
He's
Like
passive, bro. He's afraid of AD. Like it wasn't for him. AD is also a big presence in the paint. So I don't know. I was big on New Orleans last year. This year I said if they got together they could be good, but like they just don't seem like they care. They're so young and like just want to go out and have fun. That's the vibe I get from them.
yeah, I just look at these numbers, man, and I watch their games a lot. I think JV's got to go, and they'll be a lot better.
I like JV. I think he should come back to the Raptors.
I like JV too. Just it's a system thing, bro. Like even Zion, you could tell he's actually frustrated, bro. Like he's like, man, like the fuck is JV? Like, the fuck are you doing here? Like it doesn't make sense. They're both slow. They both clog the paint, and they both need space in the paint. So Bi and CJ are perfect, but JV trying to shoot 3, like it just doesn't fit, bro. He's got to go. Wipe that guy out.
It's the same thing as LeBron and AD. They're both paint players. You kind of think about it. They're
Not
just
really,
both-
because they're surrounded by shooters all the time,
Yeah.
And AD could space the floor, and LeBron could space the floor. Zion cannot shoot, bro. He's not a 3-point shooter. It's just not, bro. He missed 4 free throws yesterday in a row. I think I remember seeing at one
AD's
point.
not really a 3-point shooter either, bro. They're always pick and roll. That's all they do.
Zion's a pick and only roll. AD
Yeah.
can pick and pop. He could do everything. He could mid-range, fade away. Zion is, I'm taking you down and I'm gonna bully you into the bucket, which is great. It's a different game, but he needs guys out of the way. He needs shooter, two slashers.
You're giving him a pass.
I'm not giving him a pass, bro. It's not his fault.
It's his fault.
No. You got to watch the games, bro. It's a lot of slow offense. He's trying to figure out his spots and he can't.
He was fine. Then he just got passive. He was super passive.
Bro, I think he's trying to figure out his way. Like he's trying to be like, I don't want to force it. I want to play within the system, but the system's just broken with JV. And they're trying to force JV in the system, and I love JV, but he's got to go, man. Like, it doesn't make sense. Put him on a team that needs a big. Put him on a team that's like on the East that needs somebody to guard Embiid, or in the West to guard Jokic. That has that space game. Like, I don't know what team, but
Celtics.
They have KP.
Nah, but KP is not guarding Embiid. There's no shot. But they're looking to trade apparently, so we'll see. But so yeah, you're choosing the Lakers, but you want Indiana to win.
Yes, 1,000%, 1,000%. And another thing about the Pelicans that I'm looking at right now, like, they've been injured the whole year too. I'm a big Pelicans fan, so they've been injured quite a bit. BI's. I mean, bro, this is kind of man. This is crazy to me that you think like. No, BI's averaging 23 right now. Zion's averaging 22, and then CJ McCollum is averaging 20. So their big three is like they're all doing relatively well, but they're still not like killing it, you know. And I think underachievers right
in the West, bro. You can't. The West is too stacked.
I mean, we'll see if Lakers underachieve or not. Still early.
Lakers are fourth. For a LeBron team to be doing this well this early is like very like they passed the Mavs, bro. They're ahead of the Suns. The Suns, by the way, holy fuck. The Suns are going to be a fucking problem if they're ever healthy. Like, for them to be doing this well this early is crazy. They're like a game and a half out of second. The West is just like everyone's neck and neck. So like, who knows what could happen?
The thing is, I think the Warriors are done.
They're 10-11 is still early, but yeah, they're not like Steph Curry needs to snap.
They're gonna be in the play-in, bro. I like.
That's
do you want to be in the play-in if you're the Warriors again? Why risk? Because it's one game and you're out.
Yo, I would love to play the Minnesota Timberwolves if I'm the Warriors in the first round. I'm not trying to play the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Suns. I'm not trying to see the Mavs.
You know who's a low-key MVP favorite? It's Anthony Edwards, bro.
Yeah, but they're a stacked team, but they're kind of like Memphis right now. It's maybe a year too early for them. They're not a real contender. They're good, but they're not a real contender.
Yeah, but he might win MVP.
Edwards?
You never know, bro.
If they stay first, he deserves to be in the convo.
I mean, first in the West is fucked. Let's not discredit that as if
35-5. Are those his stats?
Bro, they're 16-4. The team is averaging 26, 6-6, or 5-5. I think I just saw.
Yeah, okay. Tatum's
gotta have Jamie on this.
First two.
Yeah, but Ants is like very surprising. You know, like so that there's that aspect of surprise always makes people like he's the MVP. You know, like D Rose with the Bulls that one year
are better than all of this. But they're not.
Yeah, they are. But the thing is, numbers in the NBA now, I don't think matter, bro. That's what I mean. It's so hard to keep up, bro. Everyone's got crazy numbers. So at what point do you say like, okay, these numbers are just overinflation of his role versus their actual like ability on the
Halliburton's numbers are way better than this. Like
who's
materially better? Halliburton's.
But bro, the Timberwolves are beating everyone. They're 16-4, bro.
That's a team thing, yeah. Yes, that's interesting. Do you think they stay there? I don't think they stay first.
I don't think so, but they look like they will. And it's not. What if I had time to search this right now? I would search how difficult their schedule is. You know, like that. That's kind of how you want to measure it. Yeah, because what if they played like the Pistons 2 times already, or you know, the Spurs 2 times? Like you don't know how difficult their schedule is. So I would love to have somebody just pop that up so we can fucking see instead of Googling it. But
Yeah,
look,
no,
I think Shea's got to be in there in the MVP. Ant, Tyrese. That's a none of those guys, honestly, I would have guessed to actually be an MVP this year. I still would have guessed Jokic, Embiid,
yeah, the same
the
guy.
classics. Yeah.
Yo, but low key, I think the Bucks might have this under wraps because like they do not look like they have a lot to work on, and there's like third. Like they're
Yeah.
fucking doing it, and they have a lot. I think they're losing the coach, but they'll hopefully figure it out.
The
Apparently
Bucks?
Apparently Bobby Portis went out the coach yesterday after the loss. So you have to be more aggressive. You have to be more distinctive with your offensive calls. Like the play, and then there's that incident with Giannis too, where he kind of like wasn't like showing him love after a timeout or something.
The coach,
know.
the guy that he used to coach for us.
Adrian Griffin,
Yeah.
Peterson,
That's crazy.
Griffin, yeah. Bro, I don't know because that's in the Raptors too. Like Nick Nurse lost the locker room, so you're under Nick Nurse as the
Raptors fucking suck.
I know. I told you.
Yeah,
don't
we
know
fucking
why.
suck.
Double-
Scotty's not as great as it seemed, which everyone was overhyped at the start of the season, and he just toned it down, averaging 19, 9, and 5. And it looks like grid numbers, but it's one of those things where you watch the game and you're like,
garbage points, right? Putbacks, yeah.
just not taking over the game. So Scotty's not living up to the hype right now, honestly. He was, though, at the first month. Everyone's like, Scotty's coming in. Yeah, MVP. And just
They need a
flake.
trade. I think Masai is just so like stuck on this team. Like, he knows what they could do, but they're not gonna do it.
The potentials, he still believes so hard in that potential, but
Yeah.
the NBA is a dog-eat-dog world, so
So I think what he's doing is lowering the value of his players right now for a trade. Like OG is not worth what he
let's
was
not
worth
act like
last
he's doing
season.
some genius thing. They're just not winning, bro.
No, he's not doing
I
it
don't
on
think
purpose.
Masai's.
No, he's not doing it on purpose. I'm saying like the longer he waits, bro, the worse it's gonna be. We're gonna get less value for these guys. And there's only Scotty's the only hope. Who else are we developing? Grady Dick, Malachi Flynn. I don't care. I'm not trying to develop these little white kids. You know what I mean? Straight
I think
up.
Malachi's half breed.
Yeah. He's Steph Curry white. You know.
Yeah. Bro, I like Grady's still a rookie, so it doesn't really matter. You don't know anything.
Yeah,
we don't know
he's in the
yet.
G League.
So our rookies always go to the G League, bro. Pascal's in the G League for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Freddie too. Look at them now. So.
We weren't this bad, and he just let it get here because he didn't want to make a move.
Yeah, we got Dennis Schroeder is just like a solid point guard, but he's a backup, really, like a really good 6-man. Put him on a championship team, bro. Trade him. He's not gonna be able to trade eligible until like January, I think. Or
he can start, but like he just can't be number 3 option or higher.
Yeah,
You know what I
Schroeder's a really good pickup. Like I think you let him go, and you just honestly, I'd be down to tank. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, at this point,
down.
get rid of everyone, blow it all up. We're clearly not a competitive team. You know,
you can't be a middle of the pack team. It's the worst position to be in. No draft.
No, I like constantly trying to win. That I do like that. Like I don't think it's. I think the NBA is a lot more difficult than tanking. Like I think people are kind of retarded when you just want to tank and get. What if you tank and you get a guy like, I don't know, like fucking Thomas Robinson in the 4th pick and he becomes a flop, or you get like a fucking Evan Turner as number 2 pick and he becomes a flop. Like you don't just tank. I think tanking is retarded. The concept of it is kind of retarded if you actually look at it, but you're trying to get that one player, generational player. Tank for 1 year, I think is fine. And then try to win every year thereafter. It's probably what you should do and build, like trade and pick and do things like that. Raptors are in that point right now where we actually suck. It seems like we just can't win. And I don't see us beating any of the good teams at the top, even close to beating them.
No.
Philly would fucking kill us. Boston would kill us. Milwaukee would kill us. Miami is not even going yet, and they would kill us. Atlanta still sucks, and they would kill us, I think. Like there's a lot to Cleveland kill us. Who else? Orlando, we'd beat. Sorry, Orlando, you're still not that good. I don't care if you're 14-7.
How are they 3rd?
Yeah, I don't get it either. They're the thing. Okay, and I've been wanting to say this is like talent is a huge thing. Orlando from top to bottom in terms of just talent is actually crazy. Like all those guys on their team have that young swag that they've had from like high school. Like I know all those guys from like everyone they have on their team. I'm like, yo, all these guys they built they said we're gonna just take the most talented guys and put them on one squad, and it's actually working. Like their team is fucking good. Markel Fultz, number 1 pick. Paulo Banchero, number 1 pick. Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, both highly regarded. Cole Anthony was massive in high school. Like they literally picked all these guys, and I think they have RJ Hampton. Let me look at the rest of their roster
They're fake though. Everyone knows that's a first round exit, maybe second if they get lucky.
But they have Jalen Suggs. They got a lot of talent, but Jonathan Isaac had a ton of talent before he got hurt all the time.
Sucks, bro.
Wendell Carter, that's 9 guys that Gary Harris. All these guys were all highly regarded at one point, like really highly regarded. Excuse me. And
Bro, what? Gary Harris hasn't played well since Denver. Like, no, these aren't good players.
no, but what I'm saying is they had all these guys were super highly talented coming into the league. All of them. Jalen Suggs, the Raptors wanted. Remember?
Yeah,
Franz and Mo Wagner were both highly regarded coming in. They may not have got drafted high, but they were really highly regarded. Markelle Fultz was the number 1 pick. Wendell Carter from Chicago when he was in Chicago, people really wanted him. I'm telling you, bro. Cole Anthony was really hyped. Paulo Banchero was really hyped.
This is a G League team. Straight up.
I don't think so because they're like they're super talented guys, bro. But it's weird. It's a weird thing because none of them have actually performed.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is it's a good start to the season. Let's put it that way. It's like Utah last year. Remember Utah? They traded.
Yeah, but 14-7 is tough to blow up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they fuck this up.
We'll see.
No one's afraid of the Magic. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to play them in the first round. No one's afraid of the Knicks.
Yeah, that's who you're rooting to play.
Knicks and Pacers too. I'm sorry. All those teams, I'm like.
Pacers now might be a problem.
No. They're not a problem, bro.
I don't know, bro. They're fuck. I like that team. They're a good team.
Why? Their team, like Tyrese Halliburton's a killer. I like the Canadian Benedict. He's fucking nice.
Bro, they're solid. They're a solid team. They're showing it too.
Their team is like they're very top heavy, I think, honestly. But they have a really good coach. Rick Carlisle knows how to put together a fucking team. So
crazy. It's crazy he left Luka for this, and it made no sense at the time. And now you're kind of looking at it like, oh, interesting.
And Dallas is fading heavy right now.
Yeah, bro, I told you this would happen. You got amped early.
They're fading heavy.
I don't think they'll be a play-in. I think they'll come like 5th or 6th. That's what
they fucking slapped Utah by 50 the other day. But
you could slap Utah.
Yeah, but by 50, I don't know, bro. But Utah was mad. A lot of guys were hurt. But still, 50s in the NBA's. The NBA is a fucked league right now, bro. Too much. What?
Luka's just on some next level. You know what I mean? He's just like snapping. His stats are unreal. They're like LeBron stats with more points.
They need to win more though. They really do. Honestly,
they don't have chemistry. Like it's the Kyrie him chemistry's off, but I think it might be Luka.
No, it's not that, bro. Kyrie's him. They don't actually. No, they do play. They played together a lot. They don't.
Kyrie's in and out, bro. Fair.
No, he still played the lot. He's played quite. He's played 75% of the game, so enough to see to know whether they're good. It's not that they're not good. It's that they have a weird thing on offense where it's like, yo, you do it or I do it.
It's no offense. It's one-on-one.
And it's like, yeah, and it's and that works, but sometimes it really stagnates. Like sometimes you could tell they're both stagnate. Like, are you gonna go or am I gonna go? And they just sit there, and nothing's happening. And then it's like Grant Trent for 3, like a random 3, and it just like the flow is really off when you watch them.
Bro, that's the problem. That's what they tried in Brooklyn. They just stood around. That's what they're trying in Phoenix. They're just
that's not Luka. Luka's a huge problem with that, bro. He has that James Harden thing where he loves to control everything, and it's actually a problem. And I think a lot of guys that play with Luka probably want to say that, but can't.
KP was saying it on JJ's. But he was saying bro, people want Luka to be LeBron. They're like, oh, Luka and Kyrie's the new LeBron and Kyrie. No, it's not. Luka's not LeBron James. He doesn't he doesn't control the offense that way. He's not selfish, but he is the full offense.
Yeah, it's more like I do everything and then everybody else after. LeBron is more I give to everybody and then me after.
Yeah.
First. Luka wants to eat first. Yeah, LeBron's like I'll eat a lot, but I'll let you guys eat first and then I'll go off. So Luka's more I want to eat everything.
For that kind of team, you need 3-point shooters. You just need 3-point shooters Luka's going to kick out to when he doesn't get the look he wants.
Yeah, right? They do have them. Like that's why they were winning in the beginning, but then they started fading. I think they're fading because teams are trying to figure out, okay, we'll just overload the one side Luka's on, overload the one side Kyrie's on, and let the other shooters shoot and live and die by that. And
they might be good in the playoffs.
We'll see. Yeah, it's a playoff. And honestly, they are built for the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not a regular season. As long as they don't make the play-in, as long as they're like 5 or 6, or 4, they'll be fine.
They need a big that can shoot, man. Like KP would have been. I still think you had the guy right there. You got the guy right there.
Egos, bro. He said it was ego. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you never know the insides, bro. If it doesn't work, usually it's an ego thing, honestly. Like if it
Yo, I give
doesn't
mad
work,
respect to KP though, because he went on Reddick's podcast and he was just like, "Yo, I'm the reason it didn't work in New York. I'm the reason it didn't work in Dallas. But now in Boston, I found a home." He's like, "I've matured. Like I get it." Back then, he was a young kid who wanted the limelight. So him and Luca, they said it in a timeout. Rick, there was a Rick, whoever the coach was, like, "Yo, you need to be more mature." He's like, "Tell Luca that," and he just points the finger at him. He's like completely being immature. It's just like they were just kids at that time.
yeah, I mean, Europeans mature very early. Jokic matured real quick, so
Yeah, so I'm shocked. I thought
yeah,
they'd be like,
yeah, same. So I was surprised. I also don't love KP's attitude. I never loved it, but he's as a player, he's the perfect player for so many teams, man. Like you could
yeah,
literally put him on all these teams and he fits. Pelicans, oh my god, they would kill for a guy like Luca. Or excuse me, KP.
KP. Yeah.
Like so many Raptors, I would fucking love him on the Raptors. Any team where you want a guy that protects your rim and can bang a three easily, like that's your perfect guy.
Yeah, he wants to be a top 2 option, or he used to be at least. That's not the right guy if he's not dropping 30.
He's not a top two, honestly. He's a top three on a really good team.
Yeah,
Boston.
Perfect fit on Boston.
Yeah, Boston's sick. I fucking hate them, but they're so good, man.
Yo, they're being slept on because everyone's just used to them doing well.
I don't think slept. It's just expected now. This is the point of their careers where the expectations will be like this for the next 8 years.
No one's talking about them. No one.
Why? Well, you don't need to though. Tatum is like he's in the top 10 of the league now. They're expected to be first or second every year because Jaylen Brown's top 20 in the league.
They
So
have to win now.
yeah, now it's just like okay, we just wait for playoffs. They have nothing to prove anymore. Like in terms of regular season, no one cares. It's like Milwaukee, no one cares. Lakers
Well,
too,
yeah,
honestly.
we're talking about them because of Dame right now. That's what I'm saying. No one's talking about Boston.
Not really. Milwaukee's kind of under the radar, honestly, bro. Like I don't care about when you're sitting in Milwaukee. You're like when they lost yesterday. I don't even think they cared. To me, it didn't seem like they cared that much.
That's the problem. That's
No,
what
they're going for bigger things.
I know, but bro, you have to it was shown the players care about the tournament.
They do,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they do.
Yeah, so for them to not come out and close a game against Indiana, an unexperienced team, it speaks volumes to where they're at right now in the season.
Yeah,
have a long
they're
way
still
to go.
figuring it out, and they're
Yeah.
still second though. That's what I mean. They're so good that this doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't
Like, bro,
matter.
they could easily end up first. Yeah, in a few weeks.
It's them or Boston at this point. Because Philly something's wrong with Philly. Something's actually wrong in Philly.
They started off hot and they started fading.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse is really unlocked Tyrese Maxey though. I'll give him that.
You think Nick Nurse is a little overrated?
I think coaching in itself is overrated, is what I said in our first ever pod. Coaching is the most overrated thing ever, bro. I can fucking go coach. I'm serious, bro. What are you really doing? Yeah, these NBA sets that they're running, they're not running difficult sets. They're not running crazy sets. It's all very similar. Driving kick.
The importance. I think the importance is bringing the team together from like
That's
a
it.
camaraderie aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if Nick Nurse can't hold the locker room, which he lost in Toronto, which I don't think he ever had with Kawhi. I think Kawhi held the locker room. I think that's disrespect to Nick when you say shit like that. I walked out of the room on him, bro, multiple times.
Yo, this is just what you think. You got to think about this every single day. They're not listening to him. Come on, bro. Like
no,
they're going to work every day. They're not going to work once a week. It's an everyday thing, bro. They're not just saying
I don't think Kawhi respects him like he respects him like Pop or like Ty Lue.
Obviously, but I think he did. He still appreciates him. There's no way he doesn't.
I think hindsight, yeah, after the fact, but I don't think at the time.
And Ty Lue's grossly overrated as a coach. Like,
damn, bro, Ty Lue's a good coach, bro. What do you mean?
What's Ty Lue really done?
Spoelstra's a good coach.
Spoelstra's a great coach.
Yeah,
Spoelstra's earned it now. Spoelstra's a goat now, like a literal goat. So Spoelstra's different. Spoelstra at first, yeah, you could say he didn't earn it when he got the big three, but now he's really earned it. By now, it's not even close.
It's interesting. It's almost like LeBron makes coaches after he leaves. It's like he leaves a chip on their shoulder, where it's like, yo, it wasn't just him. I just coaching.
I just don't think Ty Lue, like all these coaches, I think are overrated. Like I think you're not really those guys sometimes they just have that thing that you can't explain and you're kind of just guiding them while they're doing that thing Like LeBron is any coach, fucking David Blatt basically led him to first in the East, and like a guy that can barely look straight. So
No, but it's important when you're young. If you're a young team, or even Steve Kerr, bro. Think about when Steve Kerr got to Golden State. He's what took them to that next level.
yeah, Steve Kerr's a good coach, but you could tell he took him to that next level. But at the same time, I think they were going to that next level with Mark Jackson, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really always believe that they were, bro. You don't go to the next level in one season. It was a trajectory that Mark Jackson believed. Jackson had the vision. He said, I remember this so vividly in high school when he was like, Clay and Curry are they going to be the best shooters ever? They're going to do something like you've never seen before. I remember him saying that and me thinking like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? He's drunk. And then you saw it just, and you're like, holy fuck, this guy really like he was a visionary for them. And then he low key is too religious for that team in that city. He said some shit about one of the owners. He's too religious, about like homos and stuff. And then he got fucking canceled. Basically, that's basically what happened. They fired him, and Kerr came in and took them on the final trajectory. So
I think Kerr benched David Lee, started Draymond. Really,
I really think Jackson would have done that too, bro.
You think
so? I really believe that. Because Draymond was coming up towards the end of his rookie year, I think end of his second year, where you could tell he's fucking good. Like he fit that system really well, better than David Lee. Benching Iguodala was like benching him. They benched him, but at the same time, he still played a ton, so it wasn't really benching. Yeah. So I don't see him and Harrison Barnes could have alternated positions. I don't think it would have mattered. So I think Jackson would have done just as good, bro. I think he's really discredited. And then you know what? If you notice, right when they won, they all came up to him because they know, like this is the guy that believed in us first.
No, but you also don't want your coach fired. Like Giannis tried to save Jason Kidd's job. It's just some guys are just loyal like that,
Yeah, Jackson I think he was not made for that city, bro, and that team and that organization. Honestly,
a lot of teams don't like him, bro. Something about him. I think he must fight power. He must stand up.
I don't think that. I think some guys just don't like the overly religious dude.
You think he's that religious? Like it gets in the way of basketball?
It gets in the way, yeah. He was doing Bible studies and stuff. Guys, come over for Bible studies this morning. Bro, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. No, then he should go. Sorry, pal.
I'm good, bro. Thanks. Like some guys just don't want to do it. You can't force your religious beliefs onto anybody.
Yeah, whatever. He'll never get a job again. They blackballed the fuck out of him.
Knicks did too, I think. Who was it? The Knicks? Somebody else blackballed.
Knicks recently, yeah.
I like Mark Jackson as a commentator. I'm surprised he got fired from ESPN.
Yeah. Bro, everything's connected, You fuck one guy, you get fucked down the chain everywhere else.
Bro, seriously, like. You always wonder what's really going on,
You always wonder. We'll know one day.
Yeah.
All right, yo. That's almost 45. It's a good episode.
Yeah. Another one in the books.
Let's man, I was really hoping we can do an emergency pod today for Shohei. Just like Rotani.
He's not coming. We don't know yet.
No, I know. I was hoping they announced it today. And do the pod. You know what I mean? So I've literally just been checking because I keep getting Twitter stuff saying it's going to be today. It's going to be today. We'll see. But I feel like the true diehard Jays fans don't really want him.
What? Anyone who doesn't want Shohei is a fucking moron.
No, I was talking to George. He's like, he's going to tie up. He's going to be stupid expensive, which our cheap ass team probably won't pay. And he's going to tie up so much cap they won't sign Bo or Vlad. They'll have to make hard decisions, essentially.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, obviously. He's the MVP.
What is he talking about?
But it's going to be like a 8-year, 10-year contract, right?
Baseball, the thing with baseball is not like basketball. You need a team, right? So, but we have a lot of nasty young guys. A lot. And baseball is one of those sports where you can control the living. You could squeeze your young guys for every last bit. So I'm okay with keeping him. And, bro, he's 29. He's just hitting his baseball prime. 30 to 36 is your baseball prime, and we're going to have him for his prime for 7 years? Holy fuck. And then the end of his years, whatever. I know they're going to sign for like some stupid 9-year deal. Yes. Those last 4 years, I don't care. He's probably going to be injured all the time. It's fine.
I read $500 million. Holy fuck.
He's worth every penny, bro. He's a pitcher who can win you a Cy Young, which is
home runs.
And then he's a batter, okay? He's a first outfielder. I think he's DH now, but he's a hitter that's going to hit you the MVP level numbers. What?
Yeah.
It's unheard of, bro. Pay him anything he wants.
The problem here is the last time someone had to make a choice of either Toronto or LA, they chose LA.
And I don't blame them sometimes.
Yeah. So
When you look at the weather outside, you're like, I look at right now, I'm like, you just sit here. I get it.
the Dodgers are getting him then most likely.
That would be so sad, man. The thing is, it was really sad. Him and Trout were the two best players on the same team.
Yeah.
But baseball's one of those sports, like,
You need a whole team.
you need your teammates, bro. You need your teammates bad in baseball. Not just bad, like really, really bad.
Do you think we're getting him?
Honestly, no. I don't think he's gonna come to Toronto, man.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
suck.
people are just. I think he's clearly said, don't market that where I'm going.
Yeah.
And the first thing you see is Toronto Blue Jays. I'm like, what did he say?
No, so he's not going to LA either then. Imagine
I didn't hear much. I didn't hear much about the LA stuff. So I heard a lot. I'm in Toronto, so
everything I'm seeing is LA or Toronto. LA or Toronto. I'm just like, holy fuck, man. I'm tired of losing guys to LA.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's just, and then he just switches it up to go to a random team you didn't even think was possible. I'm serious. Like a guy like that, bro. Like,
I don't know. I feel like not immigrants, but like, I guess foreign people like Canada. So maybe there's a shot in that sense.
yo, he's Japanese, bro. Anywhere he goes is 4-10. LA's better for him. More Japanese people.
Yeah, it's true. Don't come to Toronto, bro. This place is ruined.
Toronto's like, there's a big Japanese community, but not as big as LA. I'm pretty sure not as big as Cali. I'm actually 100% sure not as big as Cali. Because a lot of people, because Cali's an easy flight for them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
Toronto's like,
hopefully next pod we're talking about how we got him, but we'll see.
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
All right, peace,
Another
peace.
good one. See ya.